I'm Danny Bonaducci, and you are watching Govs Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent. Hi, I'm Danny Bonaducci.
The Knockem Day Comedy Radio Show also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. So call Two Eagles Auto Body and ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. The Knockem Day Comedy.
Little roller up along first, behind the bag, it gets through Buckner, here comes Knight, and the Mets win it!
Hello, Tony. Mookie Wilson here, 1986 Mets. How you doing? Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knockem Day Comedy Radio, man. I miss you. I wish I was still up there, man. But I'll wait till it warms up a little bit, and hopefully this year things will be a little bit better, man. But when we're talking about comedy, hey, the early years of Mets was a lot to laugh about. You had to make a lot of comedy off those guys. Hey, hope to see you guys during the summer, and hopefully get back on the show, man, at some point in time during the course of the year, all right? All right? Yeah, fine. Contact me, man. All right, Tony. Talk to you later.
3-2 to Mookie Wilson. Little roller up along first, behind the bag, it gets through Buckner.
Telling all your friends the party never ends. Knockem Day, Knockem Day, comedy show. They suck.
Hi, everybody. Well, am I on? There we go. Hi, everybody. It's Tuesday. Tuesday Trivia coming your way in just a little while. The Knockem Dead Comedy Show coming at you this morning. Thanks for joining us here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. We're live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown, and Mike is here. Hi, Mike.
What's up, Tony? What's up, everybody? How we doing today?
Wow, that was quite the intro right there.
Let me tell you something, Mikey. The man doing it.
You're feeling feisty this morning, I think, because you're still bussing it, and I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, yeah. Well, today I got a ride.
Who gave you a ride here?
My daughter.
The one who took your car.
Yeah.
So that was nice of her.
Yeah. And it was nice of me to give her my car.
Well, yeah.
I think I'm being the nice guy.
Absolutely you are, yeah.
One.
I was being sarcastic.
Being a dad.
Being a good dad.
I don't know about that. But.
So she gave you a ride here, so now all right, well, first off, yeah, tell me what you did last week after the show.
Okay, so here's what happened after the show. I had to take the train here, the bus is here. I leave.
Even I wouldn't do that for this show, by the way.
Yeah, I'm really, really regretting every decision I've made. Show business, baby. So I get out of here. It's what, 12:30ish or whatever.
Correct.
I got to take one bus in front to another bus to get me back to the Long Island Railroad. Okay, I get one bus in 5 minutes. Not even.
Perfect.
Boom. I get to the next thing, which is what? What did we say? Hempstead?
Hempstead Turnpike is. You went to Hicksville.
I get to Hicksville, and then I look at the schedule on my phone, and it's 12:30. The next bus, they take some break. There's like a 3-hour seat. The next bus doesn't come till 3 o'clock. So I'm just standing there going, I could either sit here for the next 2.5 hours or walk. What do you think I did?
You walked it.
I was like Moses in the desert for 3 miles.
I
walked from Hempstead Turnpike and Hicksville Road to the Massapequa train station.
Oh, all right. So that was good. My next question. So Hempstead Turnpike and Hicksville Road. All right. So that's by that's by Steve Beery. That's by Beery's. So Steve Beery's here. We're going to get to him in 2 seconds. So you walked from the batting cages right there. So you walked basically all the way down 107 to go to the Massapequa
whatever
train
number
station.
that road is. Yes,
Yeah.
I walked it. I saw a Carvel. I almost stopped for ice cream.
Yep, the Carvel
But then
on
I
the
don't
right.
think walking and ice cream in the heat would have been a good move.
I probably would have done it anyway. I probably would have done it.
And then I made it to the train and passed out on the train for 40 minutes to go back to
I wouldn't be
Queens.
surprised. And then you'd probably pass out and miss your stop. That's insane, and I'm shocked. And I'm glad we don't have today's heat. Last week when you had to do all that walking. Today you're not walking.
Oh, I would have died last week. That would have been, they would have found me on the side of the road next to a dead raccoon or something.
And then your daughter wouldn't have to worry about driving you.
Yeah, well, she gets the car.
Right.
So.
Perfect. That's
Good for her.
So, wow. So, yeah, today I got something to do. After the show, I have to record something, but I'm out of here by 2:30, which is probably the same time that got.
Yeah, I got to the train by.
And now, do I have to take you to Massapequa, or does it matter?
I think Massapequa because it's a straight road.
All right, well that's fine because I'll take you.
I don't know. I don't live out here.
I don't know either.
I go whatever this stupid phone tells me to do.
I wouldn't.
I've been doing that for the last 15 years. It's kind of worked. It's kind of not worked. I don't know.
Well, all right. So, as a former city cop, though, you probably know. Do you know the city like the back of your hand?
Most part, like Manhattan, I can pretty much. Manhattan, pretty good.
Yeah.
Queens, pretty good. Brooklyn, here and there, depending where I work. There are parts of Brooklyn that, to me, are just like, it might as well be Siberia.
Right.
Because I have no idea.
Yep. I hear you.
And Staten Island is its own little world.
I'm still talking to you. I just got to fix a camera while I'm talking to you.
Fix the cameras.
I got to set it up on these handsome faces over here. So, and Mike, is this the last Tuesday with you?
I believe, yeah, pretty much.
Damn it. That sucks. And
unless you want to do it from my house, unless you want to drive out, you could take the Long Island Railroad right to Forest Hills, and I'll pick you up. And it's only a mile walk.
Why would I
take the train?
Why would I take the train out? That's crazy.
I don't know. Have your daughter drop you off. Have one of your kids drop you off.
Well, you know what? But you got me thinking. Maybe for Tuesday trivia, maybe I will just zoom in with you.
Okay.
Maybe we'll do that. We'll see. I'll think about it. All right. So we, as promised, we have some guests here today. Let's see what I got here. I'm just working out mics. All right. We have sitting next to Mike, over here to my left. There he is. Tony Chironno is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
Are you all rested from last night?
Yes.
Yeah. Tony was here last night with us for Tom Sanfilippo's show, and it was nutty. Tony brought alcohol. He brought prostitutes and midgets and farm animals.
Don't forget the cannoli and schvoyatel. I'm still on the sugar high.
Like a bunch of rebels eating cannolis in the parking lot. So Tony, of course, is here to promote, of course, the big baseball challenger jamboree. But that jamboree's in October.
Yes.
But the fundraiser for the jamboree is September 14th, from 2 to 10 p.m. at
12:30.
What's that?
12:30.
What's 12:30?
Start.
Oh, the thing I have. Oh, it changed.
No.
It says 2 p.m. to 10 p.m.
What year is that from?
Holy crap! How did I end up with that? Why do I have an old?
This is a comedy.
I'm going to get in my DeLorean and go back to 2014
What?
and get there at 2 o'clock.
Is that what you used last night too?
Yeah.
Oh man,
It's
you
a-
didn't miss
it's-
it.
What the hell? I didn't even notice that. How the hell did I end up with that? That is so weird. Wow, my apologies. All right, never mind. Never mind. It's wow. All right. Well, so when is it? September what?
Da, 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 da.
September 10th, 12:30 to 8:30.
This
Oh, okay.
coming Sunday.
Damn it. All right. This coming Sunday.
Yes.
All right. So Tony, tell us the lineup. Who's playing?
All right. Well, starting at 12:30, we have Joe Hess here from the pilot program. He'll be performing solo from 12:30 to about 1:45. From 2 to 3:15, we'll be having acoustic vibes from my old hood, Belrose, Queens Village. They gladly volunteered to participate, and thank you guys. From last night, we have Shecky and his Twang Tones band from 3:30 to 4:45.
It's a real guy.
Yeah, Shecky Tom.
He was in here last night.
When
He
I
was
hear
great.
Shecky, I don't think of music. I think of a guy going, my wife sits around, she's so fat when she sits around the house.
From 5 to 6:15, we have Tom Sanfilippo's Tiger Rose Band.
Nice.
We all know Tom. And from 6:30 to 8, we have the Glenn Strange Band. And they actually blew quite a few people away at the last CF benefit. I'll let Steve talk about that.
Oh yeah.
But they're a fine group of youngsters from like 12 years old, the drummer, and up. They blew everybody away. So
Wow.
I'm very glad that they I asked them to open up, and they're like, can we close? I was like, absolutely. So I think a lot of eyes will be open with them.
You got? Did you say they're 12 years old?
The drummer was 12 years old at the time.
And they're closing?
They are my closing act, 6:30
Wow.
to 8.
And I think wasn't it you last night that said something like that might be past their bedtime or something?
Well, rock and roll has no bedtime.
Nice. Good answer. Good answer. And of course we have over sitting on the couch, the one and only Steve Beery is here. Our good friend and Joe Hess, right?
Yes.
All right, Joe Hess. Joe Hess is here. He's going to play some tunes for us. This is going to be fun. How are you, Mr. Steve Beery? How you doing?
Well, first off, I would appreciate from this point on. I've been in the show enough times.
Yes.
That I want the big radio voice when you come on. Welcome from the iconic and legendary club, Mr. Beery, is located at 4019 Hempstead Turnpike in Bethpage. Steve Beery. I want. That's what I want.
That's
okay.
You even got applause.
No more of this sneaking me in like I'm not a regular. Okay, I've been here 100 times now. You want to go back to the Glenn Strange kids?
Sure. Whatever you want.
All right, the Glenn Strange kids, like you already know everybody else, including Shecky, who we know he could probably work in the Fallsburg at this point. But the kids from all the other kids in that, all the other guys in that band, we know who they are and they're great. But this Glenn Strange band, come on. And my friend Bobby Russo from Garden Social, which is right up the block,
Yep.
he says to me, "Can we get these kids in on the show? I know that it's a fundraiser and it's probably packed." I said, "Hey, Bobby, whatever you want. You got guys coming in. You know how bad could it be?" These kids come in, and everybody in the room is standing with their mouths open, and to say that the drummer was like if Keith Moon and Ginger Baker had a baby. This is who you would have had. Like,
Really? Those are big words right there.
this kid, I don't think I've seen a better drummer than this guy ever.
He owned-
Really?
he owned
He's
the
a
room.
killer. He's a killer. And just so we can be clear, you can't be that much of a killer on the drums unless your bass player is sticking in the pocket like the bass player, is John Entwistle. And then you got the guitar player is a complete slayer. And then the singer has all the presence and good looks of a boy band guy. He kills. We were standing there. There wasn't a person in the building that wasn't standing in front of these guys with their mouth agape. It was unbelievable.
Really? Okay.
If you ever, I don't care where they're playing, they're going to be at Tony's event, which is unbelievable that they're even showing up for this because they're brand new and they're kids. But I promise you that someday you're going to be reading about these guys. These kids are amazing. I can't say enough about them. I'm so blown away that they're going to do this event with us again. And I'm telling you, if you're listening to this right now, if you're within 100 miles of the place and you can get to this event, do not miss these guys because it's like
the
a
future.
once-in-a-lifetime
Really?
experience.
Yeah. All right.
They're that good. I mean, we got 1,000 bands go through that joint every year. Okay, it's not like I'm giving this away like I don't know what I'm talking about. Like this was
Yep.
unbelievable.
Wow.
Like, I was like, holy cow, where did they come from? How do you get that good? This guy had chops.
Well, so that's my next question. Where'd they come from?
They must be local guys. They must be East Meadow kids because Bobby is from over there. So he's a real sweetheart of a cat. So him coming in and asking for this, like he came in like he was like he was begging for help. Can you do me a favor and get these kids up there? I'm like, Bob, what? Are you kidding me? These guys. I don't know what to say, You brought me to one of the best bands I've ever seen, not just ever had in my bar, period. Like, they're that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, really exciting. They did a couple of covers. They did 2 covers, but all their other stuff was original. You felt like you knew them. All the songs they did that were brand new to us in the room felt like they had been playing them, forever. Really a stellar group.
I believe they're School of Rock grads.
Oh, okay. All right. Very nice.
That's how they met each other.
Well, and now there's a lot of that's a lot of buildup. I hope these guys live up to it.
Yeah,
there's a lot of pressure on these guys.
No pressure at all. They'll come in, they'll smoke the place. They're unbelievable.
Well, and then meanwhile, you got poor Joe Hess sitting right here. Say something nice about him.
There's nothing but good things to say about Joe Hess. Joe Hess has been playing in the bar in different incarnations, the pilot program being his original act. Fantastic. And Joe Hess solo does every song ever known to man.
Really?
Yeah, he's like he's a human jukebox. So you're not gonna have a bad time watching JoJo. And he's been supporting this event since he found out about it. So
Oh, is that right? You've been doing this event for a long time?
Yeah, well, I have a son with special needs also,
okay.
so and I think somebody reached out and mentioned it, and I was like, I was like, absolutely, I'd love to do it. So I have a son that with autism, and he's like nonverbal, but
Oh, okay. Do we know him? Does he play Challenger baseball?
We gotta get him involved.
he
Yeah.
hasn't played yet, but
It was
okay.
actually last year was the first time Joe played the benefit.
Oh, okay.
And it was really sweet because your son, your family, and your son was in front. He was just rocking out. And he came up to me and he said, "This is the first time my son see me play live."
Oh,
Something similar
nice.
to that. And I actually gave him some nice pictures because I just saw the look at his face and it reminded me when my son was that small. If you could ever believe he was small.
I don't remember him ever being that small. No.
He'll hear me at home sometimes, but like, certain songs he'll love. You know, he likes the oldies. He'll like Sinatra, or like he'll
wow.
like I do like a Del Shannon Runaway, and he'll run like certain songs he'll run up. You know, if I'm downstairs, he'll run downstairs. And
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's
That was
cool.
the number one song when I was born.
What, Runaway?
Del Shannon's.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So you're 1,000.
Well, we talk about it often. Tony and I actually have the same birthday, but except different years. He's a lot older than me.
What?
I mean, a lot older.
Oh, man, can I have my cane? I gotta get up.
I just heard this on Joe Rogan. He had Hulk Hogan on recently. There's something, it's called the birthday paradox, where if you put enough people, like 23 people in a room, they said that's the minimum number you start with. At least 2 people are going to have the same birthday.
Oh, no kidding, really?
Yeah, it was just wild.
Interesting.
it makes sense
Because Hulk Hogan and Rogan have the same birthday.
Oh, okay.
because there's only 365 days.
Yeah,
so
true.
eventually you're gonna.
When's your birthday?
May 19th.
Oh, when's yours?
May 18th.
Whoa, close. And Steve?
January 24th.
Steve had to think about it. He didn't remember.
Depends on who's listening.
When's yours, Tony? No.
Yeah, right.
Here's can I throw in a shameless plug for the Tui Foundation?
Here it comes.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug number 2. The Tui Foundation, the Tui Giving Foundation. A couple of friends of ours, John and Tricia Tui, run a foundation that they give clothes and food stuff to the veterans at Beacon House.
Yeah.
And they're both born on the same day.
Oh, that's funny.
It's amazing. It's like you could switch heads with them. They're the best people in the world, and they are born the same day. I guess there's something to that.
Well, we share birthdays with Jay Leno and Saddam Hussein.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Both tyrants.
Yes.
All right.
Depends who you talk to.
Exactly. All right, so we'll get to the reason we're here. Now, you have the correct flyer. You read the lineup. This is a jamboree. This is to benefit a jamboree for Challenger baseball. So I'm going to go back to the beginning. Let's explain what Challenger is.
Challenger Baseball was founded in 1989 as a division of Little League. It is the fastest growing segment of Little League, unfortunately, because more and more kids with the autism outbreak and all other disabilities. I mean, it's a wonderful outlet. I first got involved in 2002 when I found out that Lindenhurst, which I, could walk to the ballpark, had a program. So, the season already started, but I tried. My son was making little dust clouds, and I wrote on the form, registration, the question, would you be willing to help, help in any way? So I go to the ball field, and, my name's on a loudspeaker. I'm like, oh, geez, would I lose my wallet? Here's your coach's packet. I was like, huh? I was like, okay, I'm now a coach. 2 years after that, I was running the Lindenhurst Challenger program. Mm-hmm. I did that for about 17 years before I went to Massapequa, where pretty much met Tone.
Yeah.
And got to the birthday thing. So I was, to steal your term, I was the new kid on the block.
No, well, you weren't, because we actually...
We've played Massapequa with Lindenhurst, home and away,
right,
type series, and jamborees.
Right, that's it. You were still running Lindenhurst, but you did the jamboree in Massapequa. That one of the jamborees was. I remember meeting you.
Yeah,
for
the
the
first one
time.
was in town of Babylon, and that didn't go smoothly. And Massapequa, actually, the town of Oyster Bay supervisor said, "Why don't you just have it here?" And I was like, "Okay, we'll give it a shot." And it's been wonderful ever since. They really bend over backwards to help these kids.
All right, but let me backtrack a little bit with Challenger. So it's a little league for people with physical and intellectual challenges. So any town can just contact, say, Challenger and start their own
on the Little League website. There's a search feature, but you put in your zip code, they'll tell you the closest town that supports a Challenger program.
Oh, okay.
generally will have cutouts for the wheelchairs to
Right.
get on the field, and it's unlike regular Little League. The rules are basically just have fun.
It's better than regular Little League.
There's no parents from hell. We're all about the kids. Yeah, no, you don't see challenger. I know
That's
it's
what makes it
interesting.
enjoyable.
Yeah,
There's always that one jerk off parent
Yeah.
who's got to scream. And
Yeah, no back room drafts or
Yeah.
any bullshit.
why am my kid playing? Why am I? He should be pitching. I don't understand this. I practice with him every day.
While he's crying.
I got him private lessons. He should be starting.
Coaching little kids is the worst thing.
Well, doing anything with little kids is the worst, really.
I remember coaching 5-year-old football, which is like just stupid. Their helmets don't even stay on right.
Right.
And
They just want to fall at that
yeah,
age. They don't care what they're doing.
At one point, you're coaching both teams, kind of. We're on the field, and I grabbed this kid, this giant 5-year-old, and he is grabbing the face mask and ripping the head off of my guy. So I go over, I go, hey, buddy, man, you can't grab the mask, okay? No mask, okay? That's no good. Next play, guy comes up, boom, grabs the mask, rips the kid's head off again. Now the kid's crying. The parents on the side are now going ballistic. You like that kid's grabbing the mask? What's going to get mask, coach? So I go over again. I go, hey buddy, you can't grab the mask. This is no good. It's illegal. Can't do that. So the third time this happens, I go over to the coach. And, they're 5-year-olds.
Right.
Trying to teach them to play a game that I love. I say, hey, coach, do me a favor. Talk to 73. He's grabbing the mask. The guy looks at me and goes, why don't you mind your own fucking business?
Wow.
You watch your kids, I'll watch mine. So now now I've turned into one of the irate parents. I'm bubbling. I go over to my pal, that's the other coach, and I say, dude, you know what this guy just says to me? I can't believe I want to go grab him. He goes, don't worry, after the game. Okay, man. Maybe this isn't a game we should be teaching kids at 5.
Holy shit.
You know how you solve that problem? You go Cobra Kai on him. Sweep the leg. You take the kid out. That kid's got to learn.
See, I was thinking the opposite. I was thinking going up to him next time he does it, I'm going to fuck your mom. And you're going to call
I'm going to
me
become
daddy.
your stepdad.
That's right. You're calling me daddy tonight, you little shit.
Kiss that Xbox goodbye.
That's hitting him where it hurts.
Yeah.
You know how your mom bought that Xbox?
Yeah. She earned that Xbox the hard way.
With her box. See that? Beery comes in here and it goes crazy in here. He's a bad influence, that guy.
It's not my fault.
And don't forget, Steve Beery's complimentary barbecue for the event.
Nice.
That's right.
Ballistic on the grill.
Oh, I've been victim to the grill. No, I'm serious. You do a great job on the grill.
Yeah,
I've had some food there.
Usually what I do is I have a whole bunch of other guys do it, and I take credit for it. It's a big deal.
True. I hear you.
No matter what happens, Steve, you're the greatest. Oh, no, yeah, I am, man. You guys do everything. I'm just going to stand here and wear my cool hat.
And then how does each town, like Lindenhurst, how does Lindenhurst Challenger then find Massapequa to have games? Is it just up to the coaches? Does the league get involved?
It's just other coaches. A lot of times when the programs start, they don't have enough players, or they have an odd amount where it becomes awkward to pair them up. So we've gone to other tournaments and stuff like that, and we start meeting other coaches. Hey, this guy's a nice guy. Hey, how about your kids? We're reasonably close. A lot of times the Challenger parents have full plates.
Oh, sure.
It's some of them have multiple children with disabilities. And, but I get it. They don't want to travel. It's become like a support group.
A support group, but also a great place to learn and find out
what other people are doing.
What other people are doing. What programs are out there. Yeah, the parents become friendly.
If you work in what I do, besides play rock and roll music and barbecue, is we get to meet people a lot, a lot of different guys. And one of the things that you find out about people who have special needs children is that their marriages go in the toilet because they just can't handle the work that goes in. And I have this conversation with 100 different guys, and sometimes it takes them 2 or 3 years to actually start figuring out that it's a good idea. I say, listen, man, you came to me because, I'm your bar guy, and you sat down and you just dumped all of this that you needed to dump on my plate, and here's my advice. Go meet the Challenger people. Come to the event and meet some people that have the same problems or the same things that go on in your life, and get to know them. So you got a support group to help you. This is the perfect opportunity. Everyone's having a good time listening to music. They bring the kids, and you can talk about what goes on in your world and what solutions someone that's had a 30-year-old guy, someone that's got a 7-year-old guy. This is a lifestyle change as soon as it happens. So be a member of the support group that can help you. This is the guys, not the guys that tell you that we can do this for you. These are guys that actually experience what's going on and have been down the river. So
absolutely right.
That's what makes this event really important, and the whole league as a whole.
Oh yeah,
really important. Like now you feel comfortable about going to the league. I can't recommend it enough for guys who have special needs kids and whatever level they're at.
Right.
This has been
well, right. That's right. The league is not separated by. Nobody's turned away. All the teams are based on level and a tiny bit age, but mostly level.
Ability level.
Ability level, right. And the teams are formed that way. And, I mean, you see tremendous athletes to kids, on wheelchairs. And Steve nailed it. Everybody's having a great time. Nobody's really keeping track of who's winning. I mean, there's an A team, and that's a little more competitive.
Yeah, they understand
but
3 strikes you're out,
right.
3 outs an inning.
But for the most part, even a lot of the ones that do understand, they're just having fun throwing the ball around.
And for the most part, they're helping each other out, which is awesome to see.
Absolutely right. They're very supportive of each other and help each other out. Even on the other team, they'll help.
Yeah.
The first baseman will tell the guy on first run. Like they help each other. And then again, like the parents too, it's very supportive. The population is growing, like you pointed out, but at the same time, you still see a lot of the same people at all the different special needs events, special needs organizations. So you do develop friendships. The participants develop friendships, which is very hard for them. So this is a nice place to meet people, and for the parents too. You compare notes and discuss services, discuss the different leagues, services that are available. And it's really fantastic, and it's a great thing. So why don't we get a song out of Joe, and then we'll talk more about the Jamboree after that. Is that all right with you, Joe?
Sure.
Now what's your, as you're setting up there? What's your story? How'd you hook up with these guys? Just from playing? You've been playing various bands.
I play a lot at Mr. Beery's. It's like the CBGBs of Long Island.
Yeah.
It's and I think I have a show the night before the benefit.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing there with the band, a couple other bands.
Which reminds me, real quick before you start, Nick Greystone. Do you know Nick?
Do I know Nick? He's like my son.
He has a show in here. You know what? I should have brought the clip with me. He did his show last week. He went on about 15 minutes about how great Beery's is.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's psycho. He scares me. But he's a great guy.
There's not one bad thing about Nick. He's got a heart as big as his shirt will allow. He's a great guy. You can't say enough good things about him. And
he's great.
I hope this podcast that he's doing now becomes really successful. Because
it seems like it.
He's a funny guy. He works tirelessly at getting things together. He's doing the thing right now. Him and one of my bartenders are putting this thing together, this HorrorCon thing. It's going to be off the rails.
He's heavy into that stuff.
He's the best. So we'll be all kinds of weird trauma guys floating around. It's going to be one of the one of the feathers in our cap for this year. I'll tell you right now.
Very nice.
Nick Greystone, my
Yep.
hero.
Very nice. All right, Joe. What are we getting an original? Or are we getting?
I guess I'll do a cover first.
Okay.
Should I leave this on or?
It
would be too loud.
Well, I mean, if we want to hear you, we should.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know if it'd be too loud. Yeah.
No, I'll control it over here.
Pretty women out walking with gorillas down my street. From my window I'm staring while my coffee goes cold. Look over there, there, here comes Jeannie with a new boyfriend. It's everything been done, and maybe so I'm supposed. I think I screwed up the lines, but is she really going out with him? Is she really gonna take him home tonight? Is she really going out with him? 'Cause if my eyes don't deceive me, there's something going wrong around here. Tonight's the night when I go to all the parties down my street. I wash my hair and I kid myself, I look real smooth. Look over there, there, here comes Jeannie with a new boyfriend. They say that looks don't count for much, if so, there goes your proof. Is she really going out with him? Is she really gonna take him home tonight? Is she really going out with him? 'Cause if my eyes don't deceive me, there's something going wrong around here. Around here. But if looks could kill, there's a man there who's marked down as dead. 'Cause I had my fill. Listen, you take your hands from her head. I get so mean around this scene. Hey, hey, hey. Is she really going out with him? Is she really gonna take him home tonight? Is she really going out with him? 'Cause if my eyes don't deceive me, there's something going wrong around here. Around here. Something going wrong 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 around.
Nice.
Killer, JoJo.
Well done. What made you pick that one of all songs?
I don't know. I just learned it recently, so it's in my head.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I don't know.
So one of the things Nick was talking about was how great it is because you support local bands, original bands, because it's Long Island is just saturated with the tribute thing.
Yeah, we've been doing it. You know why we still do it is because we're the only guys that do it now. You know, there's not the only guys, but we're the guys that got away with it.
Yeah.
For 30 years. The original plan at Beery's was I was a quasi musician too, and I kind of dig it. But what I always hated was having to do cover songs. So the deal was when you came to play our place, you had to do at least 50% originals. That was the first rule you had. And then it just kind of morphed into more original stuff. And then we broke off into just doing more bands and squeezing them in, and
Right.
I've had a couple of different guys doing the booking and the sound over the years. It started out with me, and Tommy came along, and then now Mike Longo was sensational. The guy's a beast, and having the guys like that, you had some really good booking guys that got to put the bands together that fit. So we're able to get away with this. And dude, when I tell you this is a labor of love, there's sometimes I just want to go, can we just have the pool table out?
Can you leave the game on? Leave the game on.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't hear it.
Yep.
The community of Beery's now, because of this, is
Yeah, you got a loyal.
it's deep and thick.
Yeah.
And I mean, guys, there's guys that would sooner kill you than let you talk bad about the place, and it's
yeah.
a great feeling. But we're doing it 30 years.
Yep.
So there's, now we got like guys, kids that played there, your grandfather played there. And to have like the loyal group of bands that still circle in and out, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I can't even explain how we've been able to pull this off, because
Can you explain how you've been able to pull this off? So
I can't even explain it. Things I can't explain. That and nuclear fission. I'm no good.
So, all right. So now, explain, Tony, what exactly the Jamboree is and why you're having the fundraiser.
Okay, well, the Jamboree is something I experienced. I got to digress. I mentioned a little last night, but one day at work, my season ended, and I was incident to an arrest. So I'm in Manhattan, sitting on a house like 4:30 in the morning. Had several big cups of coffee, some donuts, the typical thing. Now,
Mike's a retired policeman from New York
I
City.
gathered that. And my mind's racing. John Fogerty's Center Field came on, and it inspired me. I was like, why isn't there a song about Challenger baseball? My mind's racing. I got my eyes in the house, seeing if anybody's going to come out that I needed to say hi to. And I'm just writing all these little poems, just mine, rhymes and a whole bunch of Dunkin' Donut napkins. And then, it happened. I'm looking at these napkins in the courthouse. I'm like, wow, it's pretty darn good, I have a friend that's a musician, and he put the song solo acoustic version, and he was like, Tone, this is going to be epic. I was like, oh, you like it? He goes, the band likes it. They want to record it. I was like, be my guest.
Nice.
And it came out awesome. As I explained last night, I started doing it as thank yous to people it sponsored. It's always nice to give them a picture slideshow with the song behind it. Now they see what they're donating to.
Right.
And they were floored. It was like, okay, we're going to give you more next year. I was like, oh, awesome. So it made its way up to Eastern region of Little League, which is in Bristol, Connecticut.
Right.
They asked me to do a presentation. So I showed off all my kids in my division. I made sure every kid had their picture on that DVD. And there wasn't a dry eye in the house. So they sent it up to Williamsport International Little League.
Yep.
They were impressed. Our first pressings of the disc did not have the Little League logo on it, but it does now after that. So they endorsed it. It was up on their website. I hear it's being played in Japan.
Really?
At their 7th inning stretch, which is in the 5th inning. So, it was a big splash. I put a lot of personal feeling in that song, and it really took off.
It's not on YouTube, huh? I'm looking for it now.
Of course it is.
It is? What's it called?
The Challenger baseball song.
That's exactly what I
Steve,
put
I'm
in.
stealing your line. Shameless plug. If anybody wants one, I'll have a bunch at the event. If you have a kid, I'll give it to you for free. How's that? All right, come on down. So what happened was, at the second World Jamboree in Virginia Beach, Virginia, it was a full weekend event. challenger divisions from all over the world, Japan, China, the Caribbean. It was insane. I was blown away. The first pitch was dropped by Navy parachuters.
Okay.
And the whole event just blew me away. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, how come Long Island doesn't have a jamboree? And it took a few years for me to drum up support for that, because that was a phenomenal feat, especially with no sponsors drumming up money,
Right.
And that's how it started. So ever since we got the first one off, it's just been getting better and better. When Steve heard I was doing this, he was like, "Come down to Beery's," with the hand and everything.
So
we're gonna do a fundraiser.
So all right. So the jamboree itself is just is a tournament, right?
It's a huge one-day event. We've had several thousand people at Burns Park.
Oh, yeah.
Those early years. Pre-pandemic, a lot of programs just disappeared after the pandemic. Some towns just stopped doing it. And it's really wonderful. You see all the smiling kids in wheelchairs and walkers and everything.
Oh, yeah.
When they finally hit the ball, some levels we don't even use a real ball. It could be a beach ball, something that they can reach out and actually make contact with a plastic bat.
Right.
Their smiles are priceless. So that's how it came about. What I saw, and I was just like, got to bring this back to Long Island.
Yep. Very nice. All right. I'm gonna. Can I play a little bit of it? I found it. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna play.
I don't know which version you found. The album version or the special effects version?
I got the 1985 12-inch remix. I don't know. There's. I'm joking.
You can hit a ball with that 12-inch remix.
All right. So there's the Challenger baseball song by Ben Rudnick and Friends.
That's my buddy.
But that's 7.5 minutes.
That's the long, no voice.
Oh,
that's
okay.
the instrumental version.
And now there's another one that's 4 and change.
That's it.
Oh, no, that's the instrumental, it says. The 4-minute one says instrumental. So I'm glad I didn't play that. The 7-minute one is...
No, it's 3:49 or something like that.
It's actually, you know what? We're talking about our birthdays. It says 4:28. That's what it... Back me up, Mike.
It's karma.
Yeah. It says, you see it?
I don't have glasses on.
4:30.
Yeah, I see.
But yeah, it says that's the instrumental. So all right, so I'll try the 7-minute one and see what happens.
That's the extent.
Well, that's a commercial first. So wait. But yeah, 7 minutes.
That's was really good for like the DVD because it has a lot of instrumental in the middle.
Yeah, he was going to use Riders on the Storm, but then
He was going to use Freebird, the long version.
Yeah.
Challenger baseball.
There you go.
We all get to play. Challenger baseball, I can't wait to play today. Makes me feel so good inside. Makes me strong and gives me pride. Challenger baseball each and every day I wanna play. Springtime again, time to take the field. Put on my uniform and get myself in gear. I'm getting my glove, helmet and bat. When I get the ball, I throw you out like that. It's springtime again, time to take the field. I'm ready, willing and able.
Very nice. So that's Ben Rudnick, you said? Was that
Yes,
him?
yes. Ben grew up in Far Rockaway, known him since college.
Oh,
good
okay,
friend,
cool.
And we just got together and banged it out, and it came out fantastic.
And from what I understand, you are not on this. You're just a writer.
Yeah, no. You don't want to hear my voice. They literally flew the band down from Boston, and they are all Boston-based. And myself and one of the coaches drove down to Virginia Beach. And it was just a wonderful experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
I
that's
still
fantastic.
remember because we all wear tie-dyes and stuff. And there was a team from Georgia, and some little challenger guy came up to me. And he goes up, he goes, "I like you guys, but my dad says you're a bunch of stoners."
Gee, I wonder why he said that.
It was the tie-dye.
Was Sam Filippo with you?
And then I tinned him, and then his father was just like...
I don't know, that song's making me want a hot dog.
That's fantastic. That's really cool. So, all right, so the fundraiser is this Sunday.
Sunday.
At
What
Beery's. It's at 12:30.
Very good.
I don't know how you didn't know that.
2014.
2014. Yep. And then the Jamboree itself is when? October
8th.
October 8th. So, don't we start this Sunday? Don't we start
This Sunday is the first practice session.
Oh, so are you leaving the fundraiser, or you're not coming?
It's going to rain Sunday. Forget the field.
All right.
Come down, have fun, support our program.
Very nice.
If you're out there listening to this right now and you want to contribute to the Challenger Baseball League, you have an opportunity now because the coolest guys in the world are in this room waiting patiently for you to buck up and help us out a little bit. So,
hey, just come on down for the price of admission. You're going to be entertained like you can't believe.
Absolutely
You
right.
get a little great food, Beery style in the belly, and our Chinese auction. Right now I have 33 entities that have supported by donating stuff.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Come on down, bring a little cash. You're going to walk away with something. I'm sure I'm going to have, by all it's said and done, I'm going to have like 50 things to Chinese auction off.
Can you
You're auctioning off Chinese people?
Yeah.
Listen, I support the kids and everything, and but that's a little more.
they're very small, so you can get a whole bunch of them in your car on the way home.
I'll bring my pilot. See if my kid doesn't need it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care if your pilot's Chinese or not.
Bring him over Japanese. It's close. I mean,
You can fit a lot of them on the bus with you.
on the train.
On the
the
train,
the
yeah.
whole car.
Now, can you give me like maybe 2 things that you're auctioning off, just as an example?
You want me to be shameless and just rattle out 33 names that I have so far? No. It's gonna be restaurants, bars,
Okay.
Adventureland,
No, that's what
Long
I'm looking for,
Island
stuff like
Ducks.
that. Okay.
It's something for everybody.
Very
How about
nice.
the guy
Pony
that-
rides at the White Post.
Oh, nice. Really?
You can
Yeah.
come visit Tony there too.
Yeah, I'll be there.
The girl
for
down
next
the
week.
block. What was it? The pizza girl. That did the
Oh,
nice
got to
thing.
mention Rico's did a fundraiser for us. I was
Yeah.
looking for a gift card, and they said, "Come on down." And
Yeah,
we'll
that
just
was
do a
really
one-day
cool.
Oh,
one.
that's right. Yeah, just like a month or so ago.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did
yeah, that was
20%
wonderful.
on everyone's bill. So if
Right.
you went down and you mentioned Challenger
Cindy,
Baseball.
thank you if you're watching.
Cindy, thank you. It's a little shameless self-promotion for you too, baby. We don't discriminate. We're getting everybody in.
Excellent pizzas, I must say. I fell in love with the place.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff. And but that was a real generous donation.
Yeah, absolutely.
20% of anybody that mentioned the name. And everybody that I saw in there was mentioning the name. So
There'll be a full acknowledgement on the Facebook event page and the website and everything else.
Very nice. Okay, so poor Joe's sitting there.
It's time.
Yeah. Now, do you want to do an original this time?
I guess so. I'll try. I'll have to like kind of play the bass lines with my guitar, but we'll see how it works.
Well, you do whatever you want.
No, it's fine. I'll see what happens.
Joe's gifted. Joe's gifted. Let him do what he wants.
He's special.
Silence is a virtue. Everybody talks, but no one hears a goddamn thing. Then they wonder how we got here, where it all went wrong along the path that led to nowhere. Listen, we can't go back. Spend our whole lives living in the past. All we have left here is going fast. Time is speeding up now. The days are getting shorter, and life is coming to an end. Yeah, I thought we'd make it further. No reason to complain about the past when there's no future. Listen, we can't go back. Spend our whole lives living in the past. The time we have left here is going fast. It won't slow down. Just do your best and try to make it last. Take everything in while you can. Slow down, you belong here. Just take some time and slow it down. Slow down, we belong here. Let's find the time to slow it down.
That was great. Yeah, that was great. Very nice. And what do you call that?
Slow down. Slow down.
I wouldn't have got that.
You ask a silly question and you get your silly answer. Very nice. That was great. And you're performing on Sunday at the fundraiser.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, I think we're playing too with a couple of friends' bands the night before. I think Obi become one, and the Rook. I figured I'd plug those guys. Yeah.
Another shameless plug. What time do you start that night? That would be Saturday night.
Yeah. I don't know what time it is, to be honest.
No, that's the pilot program.
Yeah, we're playing that.
Yeah, you're gonna love these guys. That's a great act. You know, and again, all original stuff. You know, you're catching the tiger by the tail when you catch some of these guys. You know, that's a whole bunch of good original music that night.
I think we got a pretty cool scene.
Yeah,
right,
I gotta agree.
Playing dead guys and just
those guys have been around forever too. You know, like, you got to remember all of these guys that are in there, in this particular group, have all been playing this since they're underage. You know, come in, can we play? All right, but how old are you guys?
Yeah,
come
right.
on, now they're men with kids and wives and houses.
Well, yeah, Tommy was saying that last night, how he used to sneak into places to play.
Tommy, I've been watching Tommy play since he's like 5.
Wow.
You know,
This was supposed to be for Tommy, wasn't it?
He did have the invite to come in today.
Yes.
He said 11 a.m. was too early for him.
yeah, believe me, I would have been, if I had my opportunity was going right, I would have been sleeping next to him right now.
What you do on your Saturday nights with Tom is totally your business, pal. You know, I don't need pictures, nothing.
You don't know that yet.
It's the rock and roll lifestyle, man.
That's it.
You say it now, but you know.
So, all right. So we have what we call Tuesday Trivia. We're going to get to that in a second. I wanted to ask, do you? Because I think I do. Do you remember Rex ever showing up to one of our games?
No.
I'm almost positive I remember him coming to one game where he had to pick his stepson up.
Was that before I was in Massapequa?
Oh, I wonder if it was. How many years has it been now since you've been there?
About 4.
That's it?
5 maybe.
Oh, jeez. I
Yeah,
thought it was
maybe
longer.
5 years. 2017.
Oh, all right.
Are we talking to Rex? Something
Rex,
about?
yes.
Yeah.
His stepson played on our team.
How would you not notice that guy? He's like a handball court.
Well, that's why I think I remember him, because he was such a big guy.
Right.
And he I'm
This is the same guy I'm thinking of.
yes. Yeah, his
We're all thinking of the same guy.
Well, and I don't bring it up to make fun. In fact, we've talked about it. Because they've shown his stepson on TV. He's obviously special needs. He played on our team. Yeah. My heart does break for this kid.
He's a good kid.
A very good kid. He was actually one of our captains on our team. He was our catcher. Yeah. And he hasn't been there since COVID, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why, but he hasn't been there.
He has a day job.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah,
okay.
He works on
Way too much material here.
But that's the thing. It's sad. It breaks my heart. I mean, I'm sure the whole family is like, what the confusion and the pain they're going through. But him especially, I'm sure he's having a harder time than most trying to make sense of it.
Oh man!
And I don't know if he had a good relationship or not, but I'm sure he's wondering, where is this guy? What did he do? What happened? Why are these people? What did they do to my house?
Right.
I've seen some footage where he's sitting out in front of the house and he's trying to he's going like this to the cameras and to the reporters.
It's crazy. I grew up like right down the block block over.
Oh yeah.
But I was going to my dad's house because my dad's still over there.
and it was just crazy when I'm like, oh, is there a block party? And I didn't. It was closed up. And I saw all the trooper hats and all that stuff. So it's crazy what's going on.
A guy I used to work with calls me up. He goes, I grew up 5 houses away from him.
Oh my goodness.
He goes, I'm going to my mother's house right now. I got to walk 2 blocks.
Well, there's a comedian here that actually does a show in here. He lives, I think it's 4 houses away. And that the night before they arrested him in the city on that Thursday, but for some reason they waited till Friday morning, I guess for daylight or something, to raid the house. You guys would probably know the science behind that. I have no idea, but the comedian that works in here, that night around midnight, he went out for a bike ride and he saw the cars and a couple of them just kind of give him the nudge, like just keep going, there's nothing to see, and he didn't know what. Obviously had no idea what was going on, what house they were targeting, but he just raced to his house, made sure all the kids were in the house, and called a couple of neighbors to stay in the house. Man, I don't know what's going on out there.
Yeah. Now you know why your mother told you to finish all your food.
Eat the pizza crust. It's good for you.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, absolutely right.
Don't go keto.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the kids.
It breaks my heart. This poor kid.
Yeah, it's not right.
No. And we haven't seen him in a few years, but he's still part of our family there, and it really sucks that that they're going through that, and of course for everybody, the victim's family is everybody, but I feel bad for the poor kid.
He's innocent.
Yeah, exactly. So we have one guy, John Rusiello. He's down in Florida. Is there a way to make a donation by mail or a website?
I prefer people come in person.
Well, he's in Florida.
Yeah.
That might be a little tough for him.
That might be like...
You're going to fly it out of it, Tony. Let him send the
It's
check.
going to be worth the trip to see these kids.
Let him send the check, Tony. He it's going to cost him too much to fly here with all the hurricanes and stuff.
John, you know what? I'll send you... I have a loose personal connection to John. So, John, I'll send you my address, and you can send it to me, and then I'll head it off to...
Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
That's very nice.
Really
John,
appreciate that.
also a retired cop down there in Florida.
All right.
God bless.
Absolutely. All right. So, it is time. We're going to do a little Tuesday trivia. The way this works, Mike knows. Mike's here every Tuesday. The way this works, we're going to ask some random trivia questions. There's no theme. There's no nothing to it. Just random trivia questions. The way we do this, I'm going to ask you the question. You guys can answer it in the comment threads. I'm going to ask you guys each. No, but it's not a race. You all get a chance to.
I could have brought that setup. I have that.
Actually, I do. I did the game
Oh,
show.
that's
At one
right.
of
We
the
did
horse
that.
races.
Yes.
Yeah, I did it, and I got a good reception. I was a little, like you said, put the game back on. I was a little leery going up there, but they were cool.
They were into it.
So I'm going to ask you questions. You guys answer them. I don't give the answer out until we're done. I go back. I ask the question again. I go over all your answers, and then I tell you what the correct answer is. There's nothing crazy behind it. No prizes and nothing. It's just for fun, to make fun of you all. However, if anybody here would like some free admission into a Governor's Comedy Club show, I can make it happen for you for playing today. Most of the shows, not like the big shows. No, I don't have that much pull, but but most of the shows I can get you in. So that'll be a special prize for playing with us today. All right. So today's questions, excuse me. Some are easy, some are hard. I kind of mix it up a little bit, and we're starting off with a nice, easy, at least what I think is an easy question. So here we go. Question number 1: Who was the voice of Bugs Bunny?
Mel Blanc.
Mel Blanc?
Yes.
Yes.
Mike. Oh, so everybody agrees.
We concur, yes.
Everybody concurs. Mel Blanc. All right.
Great Mel Blanc.
Absolutely right. Question number 2. In the original Star Trek series, the part of Chekhov was played by who? I'm looking for the actor's name. Any Trekkies in here?
Wasn't it...
Can I pull a lifeline?
I think it was Gorbachev.
Gee,
good,
now I got
Gorbachev.
his face in my mind.
It was Walter Koenig.
Oh, nicely played. You're right. Look at that guy.
Was
Mikey!
Was this a previous question? How long has he been here?
Are you a big trekker? A Trekkie?
I saw the movies. I remember the movies when I was a kid.
Okay.
There's something in my ear.
Yeah.
And it was
That's right.
That was
Yeah,
Chekhov, right?
That's Chekhov. He was right.
Yeah. All right.
I concur with him.
Warp Speed Captain.
Wow.
Nicely played.
All right. Next question. Little harder. Name the company that officially changed. Hang on. All right. So. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading this. So in September of 1997, a company changed its name to eBay. So the company that we know today is eBay. What was it originally called before that? Did that all come out right?
Yeah.
Okay. In September 1997, a company changed its name to eBay. What was the previous name?
Honestly, don't know.
You didn't see that movie, did you?
No, Walter Koenig is not one.
Yeah.
You stumped me on that one.
All right. Nobody wants to take any guesses?
The Hudson Bay Company.
The Hudson Bay Company. Where'd you get that from?
From old, from like 9th grade history. So
Oh, all right.
those are the guys that were floating shit over from England.
Oh.
It's not that funny unless you're in 9th grade. Can't expect the jokes to
It wasn't really a killer in 9th grade either.
You can't expect the jokes to land when you're going back 60 years.
Anybody else taking a stab at this? Yeah?
I'm gonna say Craigslist, but that's already a company. But it's
Hey, why not?
yeah.
Enron. I don't know.
Enron. All right. Question number 4. Chet Atkins is associated with which musical instrument?
Guitar.
His yakety axe.
Another easy one. What is the name of the Clintons' daughter?
Ugly. In Chelsea.
I'll second that. Ugly Chelsea.
I think that's what Bill said when she came out. That's ugly, Chelsea.
Or he said, I just got to wait 6 years.
Applause button.
We've got Crooked Hillary and Ugly Chelsea.
Well, I really doubt you were expecting a beauty when Hillary's the mom. All right. Well, I killed the room on that one. There's so much Hillary love. Which singer sang "Run Around Sue"?
Oh wow, that's a funny.
Dion.
His true name or Dion?
No, yeah.
Dion.
Whatever name you want to give me. Well, what's his real name?
DiMucci.
Dion. Is Dion his real first name?
Dion DiMucci, right?
Dion
something like
DiMucci.
that.
Yeah. In which decade did MASH take place? Not when it was out, but the show itself. When what time frame was it taking place in?
50s.
Yeah.
The 50s. All right. Which American president was the only one elected after running unopposed?
What was that?
Which American president was the only one elected after running unopposed?
George Washington.
Makes sense. He'd be the first.
I'll go with that.
Yeah, it works.
All right, next question. Listen very carefully. Triskaidekaphobia. Triskaidekaphobia. What does it mean?
Fear of crackers.
Fear of crackers. I didn't say riskatophobia.
Is it triskaidekaphobia?
Yeah. Triskad.
Decaphobia?
Trisk or Trist?
Well, I have Trisk. I'll spell it. TRISKAIDE.
Yeah.
KA phobia. How do you pronounce it?
I think it was I think it's called triskaidekaphobia.
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Common spelling.
Common spelling.
Triskaidekaphobia?
Yeah.
Triskaidekaphobia.
Fear of comedy shows.
Fear of comedy shows.
I actually know this.
I'll go with him.
Yeah.
Fear
What he
of-
said.
Fear of the number 13.
Fear of the number 13.
I heard this once somewhere. That's why.
I thought it was the fear of Triscuits, the crackers.
I have Ritzophobia, which is a little different.
It's a little more salty.
Yes.
All right. Last question, by the way.
Okay.
Explain the term zone orgasm. What does that mean, that term? Zone orgasm.
I don't want to play anymore.
That might be what it means.
I got that.
When you're spooning with Tom on your Saturday nights. Tom says, I don't want to play anymore.
That's a no-go zone.
It's a hot zone.
Yeah.
Zone orgasm?
Zone orgasm. Yep. Mike's dying to come up with something.
When the coverage picks up the tight end? I don't know. Instead of man-to-man? I don't know.
Non-contact sport.
How about New Year's Eve when they have all the Twilight Zone episodes?
People have That's
For
funny.
your sci-fi buffs?
Joe speaks.
It's a cookbook!
That was one of my favorites, actually.
There's so much time.
That was Richard Keel,
To
right?
serve man.
Was it?
Yeah, Richard Keel played the alien.
Oh, wow. I did not know
The
that.
guy that was Jaws.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
that's Mr. Gilmore's ball.
We'll just add trivia to the trivia.
It take that long to add the scores up?
No, everybody failed. That's all. All right, first question. Who is the voice of Bugs Bunny? Everybody nailed that one. Mel Blanc. Nice and easy for you to get you started. In the Star Trek series, the part of Chekhov was played by
Walter Koenig.
Walter Koenig, not Gorbachev. I don't know how in the world you knew that. All right, well, let's see how good you are. What's Chekhov's first, the character, Chekhov, what's his first name?
Ensign.
Dave.
That's it.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's Ensign Chekhov.
That's his rank.
I don't know, it just says the part of Ensign Chekhov.
Yeah, ensign's a rank.
Oh, ensign's a rank?
Yeah.
Okay, I get a new
Military
guy.
rank.
Bring in a lefty.
Yeah, I have no. Wait, in what military?
The
like,
Navy, right? Isn't
really?
it like a Navy
Ensign.
thing?
I never knew that.
McHale's Navy, Ensign Parker.
I never watched it.
All right,
That's
I'm not
before
that
my
old.
that's before my time too.
Again with the age.
I never knew that. And I swear to you, I thought all this time that was like Chekhov is what, Russian? I thought that was like a Russian name. I had no idea that was after 60 freaking years of the show being on. I had no
young
idea.
Tony, you can learn from old Tony.
Really? See, now on MASH, I asked a MASH question. They didn't have ensign. They had, colonel and sergeant and whatever, lieutenant, general, whatever. No.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Wrong branch of the service.
I need to learn. Name the company that...
Klinger's first name was Corporal.
All right, at least that much I knew.
I think it's Armenian.
You're walking to that bus stop. So
It's a good excuse to get the beers.
Right. It is, yeah, it's right there. That's crazy. The name that the company that changed its name to eBay in September 1997. What was the original name? Hudson Bay Company is incorrect. Craigslist is incorrect. Enron is incorrect. Let's see. John said Echo Bay. That is incorrect too. It was called Auction Web. Auction Web.
Oh, that's just stupid.
Makes sense.
Literal.
Yeah, I think they're lying.
Our next question. Chet Atkins is associated with which musical instrument? We said guitar. Yeah. Very good. What is the name of the Clintons' daughter? Ugly Chelsea. You guys got that right. Andrew Fremder says Macanudo Clinton.
Macanudo.
Oh,
Macanudo.
a cigar reference.
Oh, is that
And that's how Chelsea was born.
What did Fonzie just walk in the room? Holy shit!
And then John Rusiello says, yes, ugly is right. Wow. All right. Which singer told the story of Runaround Sue? Dion DiMucci, from what I'm being told here. And then
He's an ensign.
And then somebody, Arthur Avenue Kid, Dion DiMucci.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, is that near you?
No, that's in the
I don't know
Bronx.
Queens at all.
No,
no,
Queen,
no.
Arthur Avenue's
The
is
Little
the Bronx?
Italy.
Little Italy.
Oh,
Little Italy
okay.
section of the Bronx.
Would you grow up in this office?
Nice cannoli and sfogliatelle there, let me tell you.
Nassau County, that's it, man. I know Suffolk, but yeah, Queens and Brooklyn. I love it all, but I have no idea with the geography of it all. I'm lost as usual. Which decade was MASH set in? Yep, the 50s. You guys got that right. Took place during the Korean War. Which American president was the only one elected running unopposed?
George Washington.
Very good. Fremder wrote George Lincoln. Okay. Yeah, he was the first, so he was unopposed. Triskaidekaphobia. Triskaidekaphobia. The meaning is it is not fear of comedy shows. Fear of Triscuit, said Fremder. You said
The number 13.
Where did you learn this? That is absolutely
I heard
correct.
that somewhere. They were
And
talking
you
about
just
like different
stuck with you.
phobias.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember anything like birthdays or anniversaries, but like for some reason that's stuck
You're a
in my
phobia
head.
fan.
Yeah.
One time I was at Billy Joel's motorcycle shop up there in Oyster Bay, and Billy showed up, and he came over to us, was talking to us, but like you try to talk about music, you want to know part of it. I don't know shit about bikes, but like 15 years ago, a buddy of mine was telling me that on his Harley, his muffler was air cooled. That's why sometimes you'll see these guys going in between the lanes, because they got to keep the muffler cool so the wind blows on it from them riding. Billy Joel's talking about motorcycles. I mean, it's a foreign language to me. For some reason, though, that same thing, that stayed in my head for years. So I just turned to him. I go, well, yeah, the mufflers, they got to be air-cooled, right? That's why sometimes, you got to go fast or go through the lanes. He goes, oh, that's an excellent point. And from that point on, he thought I was like an expert. So he's throwing all this jargon at me. We even got under a bike at one point. I'm laying on the ground. I'm like, I'm laying on the fucking floor with Billy Joel. What is going on here? It was the weirdest thing. That's my whole story. You said about retaining weird things, so
Yeah.
I just went with you.
You know Billy Joel's real first name?
William?
Ensign.
William Ensign. Okay. Ensign William.
Yep. Yeah.
It was corporal. He changed it.
Ensign's the stage name?
Ensign, yeah. For show business.
I'm not going to live that down, am I? All right, well, tell me this, smart man. What's a zone orgasm?
I've probably never given it and never gotten it. You got me.
Let's see, a zone orgasm. John says your stimulated zones. All right. It is not a Twilight Zone fetish, but you get half point there for
Trying.
originality right there. A zone orgasm happens when a part of the body other than the boobs or the vagina is stimulated. So John kind of got that right there. But, yeah, other parts of the body other than the boobs or the vagina is stimulated.
So oral gratification is when I hear something good?
Hopefully. Yeah.
I guess that's in the zone.
Okay. I don't know what the hell that means. I'm still.
Well, you have to have sex to know what this means. The
Tom?
other than boobs or the vagina. So, like, maybe your ear. Maybe you'll have an orgasm from getting your ear tickled. I don't know.
Your pee doesn't count, or guys can't have organs. I'm lost.
Yeah, that's true. I just referred to women. So I'm assuming it's the same for men, other than your pee-pee.
Yeah, your tinky tink.
Your tinky tink. Is that your pee-pee?
Something's wrong there. How come I can't do it?
Well, it's important that they have it. Isn't that what counts?
Well,
so that they'll take care of
Don't
us
you have
after.
one when you, in the prostate when you doesn't that give you one? Isn't that like something with that?
I don't know. I have an urge to go out in the car and throw my finger in my butt.
Well,
We're really close to a school, man. Let's just keep
Yeah.
keep this thing clean.
Well done. Well played, fellas. Nice job, everybody. That was great. All right, so we got about 10 minutes left. You want to hit us with another one there?
I don't know.
Cool. He didn't seem very enthusiastic.
This next song is Tinky Tink.
My Ding-a-Ling by Chuck Berry.
I call this one Zone Orgasm.
Come on,
I'm going to write a lyric now.
that's a good name for a band, isn't it? I can see that at Beery's. All right, everybody, put your heads together for Zone Orgasm.
Yeah. Oh, they got some of the worst names ever in that place. Holy cow.
But Demon Scar is a good name.
Ensign Chekhov.
Give it up.
All right, I'm just gonna do a cover.
Okay, cool.
Who's gonna tell you when? Slow rain. Who's gonna tell you things aren't so great? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Oh. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Who's gonna pick you up when you fall? Who's gonna hang it up when you call? Who's gonna pay attention to your dreams? Yeah, who's gonna plug the ears when you scream? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Oh no. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Who's gonna hold you down when you shake? Who's gonna come around when you break? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Oh no. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Oh, you know you can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Oh, who's gonna drive you home tonight?
Nice.
Well done. Very nice. What's your story there? How long you been playing?
Since I was young, like I just learned, I learned to play by ear. Just
No kidding, really, yeah?
spinning records and like listening to like Neil Young and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Self-taught, yeah?
Yeah, I had one of my friends' brother. I didn't have money for lessons or anything, and back then there was no YouTube or anything like that. So
Right.
when one of my friend's brothers showed me, like I wrote it down on a piece of paper, like he's like, all 6 songs I made from these chords. So he showed me like just the 6, they call them cowboy chords,
Mm-hmm.
and I just took those and then went with it with the records and just trying to figure
Wow.
out like stuff like that.
Impressive. Very nice. And where are you from?
Massapequa.
Massapequa, good old Massapequa.
Yeah, Massapequa Park. Grew up in, and I have a house in Massapequa now, North Massapequa.
Oh, very nice. Cool. All right, very, very good. All right. So again, this Sunday is the big fundraiser at Mr. Beery's for the jamboree, the baseball challenger jamboree, run by Mr. Tony Chironno over here. So starts at 12:30.
I've heard that someplace.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Head on down. It's a lot of fun. Great bands over there. It's just a fun place.
You
Get
won't
some
be
barbecue.
disappointed.
Absolutely right. Steve, you want to promote anything else while you're here?
I'm trying to think of what other shameful promotions I could put
I know
on.
you usually got a ton.
I got a plug.
Oh, yeah,
My
please.
buddy just came out with a special comedy special. Neil Rubenstein.
Oh, you're buddies with Neil?
Yeah.
Oh, Neil is awesome.
Yeah. Yes.
Is it out, the special?
Have Some Dignity.
Yeah.
It's called Have Some Dignity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Neil was. Yeah, he's.
Yeah, he was in one of my bands. He was a singer in one of my bands back in the
Yeah.
day.
Oh, yeah. He's got a crazy background with
Yeah.
bands. Yeah. Neil's. But he's a good boy, and he's what, in Jersey now, right?
Yeah, I don't know exactly. No, he's all around. He's been
Right, but I mean, yeah.
living. Yeah.
Living in New
I
Jersey.
think so,
Yeah. He was just in here maybe a month or so ago.
Yeah.
He's a good boy, Neil. He's very funny too.
Yeah.
Very funny. So yeah.
Yeah, the special's great.
Yeah, and it's what, on YouTube?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll definitely be on the lookout for that. Cool. Anything? You good?
Yeah, October 1st.
Yeah.
That's a Sunday?
If you say so.
Yeah, okay, somewhere around there. I think it's October 1st. We're doing Big Beef. That's one of our one of the annual things that we do.
Now that's a great name for a band.
Yeah, we cook like an 80-pound steamship roast in a wooden box, and it's the best piece of meat ever.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah, that
Really-
sounds
I've been
good.
there.
Yeah, it's really, the people that come, it's really a chill day. We got the guys from Things Unknown are going to play, and I think the what's his name, Whaley. Oh, come
Logan
on.
Whaley.
Logan Whaley's going to play, and
Who is that? Why do I know that name? Who is that?
that's
He's been around.
he's been floating around. He's a
Local musician?
Really,
Yeah, he's
really good.
Okay.
He's
Yeah, I know that name.
He's a kind of a Grateful Dead kid, Does-
Okay.
Mixes some originals, and the guys from Things Unknown are a whole bunch of people, the Finely Balanced guys, and all of those cats are all involved in there. And
Very nice.
Georgie Capone, we had Georgie on the show last time
With Dave Christian.
with Dave
Right.
Christian.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
those cats will be in it. Dave Christian Project will be in
Right.
it, and I think they got some surprises coming up for that one. That's going to be good.
Nice.
So I would start planning the weekend of colon cleansing because there's enough meat to kill a normal human being.
Very nice. All right, now you, my friend, I'm glad I remembered to bring this up while we're still on.
You talking
What's-
to Ensign?
Yes. What's going on in the city? You won a comedy thing the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'm going up for week 3. I won 2 weeks in a row. Third one is tonight.
Where?
8:30, The Vault, 23rd Street, 2nd Avenue in the city. It's to be about 8:30 of comedy.
So you won the first 2 rounds. How many
I
rounds
won the
are there?
first 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's just like new people every week. So like I won the first week. There was 4 of us. Then 3 more people came in next week. I won that week, and then.
So
this
you're
is
just the
week-
reigning champ. You just keep going until somebody beats you.
Yeah, hopefully this
Wow.
is it because the tank's running empty on material. So there's gonna be a lot of.
All right.
There's gonna be a lot of where you from tonight.
What have you been winning? Like, what's the prize here?
It was actually $25.
Whoa! That's your bus fare.
Listen, I've made tens of dollars doing comedy. So.
Well, I still think that's pretty cool. Congratulations.
Musicians laugh at how much money comics make. That's how bad comedy truly is.
Yeah, you're not kidding. You're not kidding. All right, well, thank you guys. Thank you all for joining us today. This was a lot of fun. Thanks
Thanks
you,
for
pal.
having us.
Thank you.
All the best with the fundraiser this Sunday. Mr. Beery's Hempstead Turnpike. What's the number?
4019 Hempstead Turnpike in scenic Bethpage, New York.
Scenic Bethpage. Great place. So, yeah, head on over there this Sunday. All right, time for us to go. Thanks for joining us today. Today is Tuesday. We got Chef Felix coming at you at 1 o'clock. Let's Eat Long Island. That's on the YouTube channel. And then we got Hershey and the Keegs tonight at 9 o'clock right here on the YouTube channel. Then we're off tomorrow. Circling the Drains on tomorrow night at 7. And then I'll be back here Thursday with Brandon and Chuck Fox and Johnny Lambros. All right. Everybody enjoy the rest of your hot day. Stay cool. Thank you guys once again. And we'll see you guys later.
Take care,
See ya.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Murder Mystery Troupe, entertaining thousands of people for over 20 years.
Have a great night or what? Good.
Their hilarious murder mystery shows are full of audience interaction from beginning to end that will keep you laughing all night long. Their shows are not to be missed. Knockem Dead Comedy's murder mystery themes include a mob show, a redneck wedding, a high school reunion, a family reunion with a luau theme, or your own custom show.
Johnny, you have a good time tonight or what?
Had an awesome time.
All right. You had a great time. KDC, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah!